What would it take to make you sell a little piece of heaven that wasn't actually yours to sell? I recently did a bit of research to understand what happened to the little piece of heaven purchased for and promised to Ken Symington's children. Imagine my surprise when I discovered one half of it had been sold in 2006 by Roy Symington. Marketed as a little piece of heaven and sold to pay off a trail of court records publicly available from public data. Access. As this trail of documents play through the slideshow, imagine being told this man was so important to the PBCC he must be restored to the church in his place as the king's son. His family refused to have any part of it remaining away from the cultic group. And so it was. The rules were changed in this highly controlling religious group, and divorcees were now free to marry a second wife. To clear his trail of debt and bad choices, he sold half of the property marketed as a little slice of heaven. Hidden Valley Ranch, located about 6 miles southeast of Valhalla, is owned by Roy Symington, a native of Netchie, North Dakota. The Grand Forks Herald reads: one parcel includes a 2-bedroom home with a full basement, several outbuildings, stables, and more. It's a gorgeous setting, says a Symington family member who asked not to be quoted. The 5 wooded parcels totaled 416 acres. The 6 crop/pasture parcels total 584 acres. The Hidden Valley Ranchland sale began at 10 a.m. September 30, 2006. The farm equipment and hay sale, with 9 tractors, 5 trucks, 10 trailers, and 2,000 bales of hay, started and ended the same day. Could this trail of records explain why Roy A. Symington would choose to auction off this land to avoid a bankruptcy? This land was purchased by Roy Symington with money he got from his father. He took his nephew and went to his father to ask about buying this farmland to provide for Ken's children. He explained this would be an investment into their futures. His mother Beatrice explained the purchase of this farmland to Ken's widow and daughter at the time the purchase was made. She later reiterated the story in 1998 when she spoke to Rick and Carmen Drever and turned over an envelope of letters written by Ken Symington while in the military. James H. Symington told his son Roy publicly it was his responsibility to ensure Ken's children never lacked because of not having a father. In providing the funds for this farmland, he put his money on the line to ensure this was the case. The remaining 1,600 acres remain in Roy Symington's name, awaiting the distribution of his will and testament. Will the PBCC do the right thing and turn this land back to the Symington children as was the purpose in the first place?